Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your solar return reading. This is also occurring at the same time, or very close to the same time, as the new moon in Aries, and I will do a reading that meditates on that conjunction of energies. Currently, I am doing personal readings. If you're interested in that, please look for the details in the description box below. I appreciate your presence here. You are all welcome, and I deeply feel and appreciate all of the support that you give me. So thank you in advance for that. So Aquarius, your overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune. I know I have commented on this before. There is a traditional association with the Wheel of Fortune, which is the planet Jupiter. However, all wheels relate to the planet Uranus for me. That is the planet of change, of revolution, of unexpected and disruptive change, but also the way the wheel naturally evolves, the way energies naturally succeed up and down. And of course, Uranus is your ruling planet. So although am not feeling you experience a time of great disruption, instead I see this as a time of your receiving positive karma for the effort, for the clarity that you have experienced and expressed consistently throughout your journey, throughout your project, your employment, or a particular project. There is a voice, a powerful intuition and voice of clarity that you bring to solving the problems of a social experience. And because you are an outlier, the universe is rewarding you with the presence of an opportunity that you can seriously build on, that is a consistent opportunity for you to really develop this idea, to bring in others, as this idea is for the benefit of an entire collective, a collaborative community. In the present, the King of Swords is again building on some of your better qualities here. You are a facilitator of ideas. You are inspired by clarity, illumination, justice, truth. And in your own pursuit of a greater, more applicable truth to your community, your environment, you facilitate, you mediate the presence or the discussion, the negotiation of new ideas, new contracts, new possibilities. You invite that in with a spirit of curiosity, never assuming that you know what the experience of others is, because others have falsely assumed that they understood your experience. And there's no possible way that that can be true. Instead, you make yourself available to others to sound out new inspirations, ideas, to be inspired collectively, to mediate and balance those ideas for the benefit, the growth of all. In the past, the High Priestess, coming from a very, very deep place. You are, as I may have mentioned earlier, tapping into a level of karma, but here it is more about tapping into the memory of that karma, the memory of the various experiences you've had along the way that can be through relatives, through ancestors, even through historical or culturally inspired individuals that you feel resonance with their mission, their purpose, their impact on the planet. And it's through the exploration of that memory that you are acknowledging the accumulation of self-knowledge that you are able to act from, that you are consolidating as pointing your purpose in a direction that allows you to continue to be curious about how these ideas, these new inspirations or illuminations are going to manifest in the present. You're holding your knowledge in a place where you intuitively consult that and use that to consolidate the effort you're moving in. But you're keeping your own experience close to your chest and rather using that as a guide to facilitate enlightenment on behalf of others. In the future, the Queen of Swords. This is always interesting when we see a divine couple, it's often called. And in this particular instance, the presence of a partnership may be something that is developing in any area of your life, but this feels very much around the pursuit of specific goals, of ideals, of creating an environment where others can be similarly inspired and accountable for their hopes, their goals, their dreams, their effort. This is, and also, I believe, a deeper reflection of your own consolidation within, the merging, the marrying of your ideas from a perspective of memory, history, intuition, emotional force that is validated by the way it makes you feel. If this puts you at peace in putting you at the forefront of social development. And that is a place where you are working towards moving forward, leading something that others can participate on at an equal level. And in order to do that, you have worked with your own energies to accept your mission, your purpose, and then to activate it with the resources at your disposal. So this feels like a very intense spiritual evolution for you that is being verified by your own knowledge of where you are supposed to be and where it appears you have worked for a very long time in the trenches. I'm pulling a Soul's Oracle, a Soul's Journey card, Aquarius. And if you are vibing with this reading, please like this video. Please share this with others. Comment below and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pull the Humor card. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And at this point, I see this as a tool that you are able to use because your ideas are often threatening to others or overwhelming to others. The arc of your vision can be so beyond what often others feel equipped or desiring to even approach. The big ideas, the impact on our world, on our environment, tending to the earth's balance, to social balance. These ideas are difficult for others to swim around in, and you are able to bring that to others, which is very much a part of your intent. Make these ideas accessible to others so that individuals take accountability for their ideas, for their desires, for their ideals. And you are using humor or a focus on perhaps even your own erratic journey in life, your own difference, your own marginality as a way of deflating the heaviness, the grandeur of your efforts, your purpose, your mission. I'm also going to pull Flora and Fauna of Africa, and we have the red jungle fowl. And the plant associated with that is a pretty blue flower called gentiana. And the key word is faith. Rise and shine. The past is behind you. Reflect on the lessons you've learned and embrace your bright future. Ah, indeed. In fact, isn't it interesting with humor and you as the rooster, more or less, that is crowing the dawn, the breaking of a new day? I'm going to clarify the King of Swords in your presence with the Nine of Cups and the Five of Wands. Interesting, you actually gain power, energy, joy from working with others, no matter how contentiously. This is you convening what you know to be underneath the humor, the good feelings, the camaraderie, the sense of purpose and of being in your place. You are able to create a learning laboratory out of the convenience of others, the collaborations that you're a part of, the efforts you're making at mediating or facilitating new ideas. You may be working with language. You may be a teacher in some way that allows others to identify their strengths and then work from that place. This is the way in which you are creating an environment in which there is less of a hierarchy by posing as the person asking the right questions. Rather than presenting a curriculum or a set of principles or a plan to others, you are facilitating the ability of others to find joy in a process that is work, that can be conflicting, that can raise up conflicts within the individuals depending on their relationship with learning, education, growing, where they fit into that experience in their youth, for instance. But you are able, because you find joy in this process, you find learning, you find satisfaction, you're able to leverage learning opportunity with humor, with joy, with pleasure. In the past, the High Priestess is clarified by the Emperor card and the King of Wands. You have earned your stripes. You have been in the position of being a manifester of social good, social benefit in the past. You have released any sense that you can control others. Instead, you understand that you can control your response to any situation, and that's what gives you this immense power and energy that creates faith, trust in your ideas, in your ability to advocate, to strategize on behalf of others. And there is a lot of confidence that comes from an area in which others may find themselves less comfortable, but your comfort makes you an undercover leader in some way because of your skill at displaying, making curiosity a way of intervening into a situation, a way of provoking or encouraging others to identify their own gifts, their own talents and skills, so that a team works on the basis of that. You understand that creating a learning laboratory, that this project, this team, this effort is, requires you to manage the ability of each member to do well. Just as you have found the way to control your responses to the universe by digging into the power, the energy, the knowledge, the wisdom that you have, the experience you have, you understand that leveraging that to support other members is what makes you a leader, is what makes others inclined to follow your lead. You're modeling a process really of joy and satisfaction. where everyone feels a sense of buy-in and purpose and contentment. In the future, the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant and the Page of Wands. The idea that you are not only a teacher, but that you are committed. You are showing others how to be committed through the exercise of the lessons that they are learning. All the lessons may not be the same for all members, but the process of learning, of gaining lessons from our experiences, of understanding why we experience challenges or opportunities is what you are modeling to others. And this is a commitment. This is you taking a group and helping them to pass through that portal of validation, of certification in some way, taking them out of the role of student or employee or assistant or worker bee drone into the level of controlling, leading their piece of a contribution in a way that elevates the participation of each person. And it's almost like a paying forward energy that you are showing, modeling for others. This is actually inspiring you to do something new. You're receiving a new energy from this. You are contemplating an actual effort, a plan, an inspiration, a new direction, a new idea. You're being inspired by this process. Part of that can be finding and developing partners in this effort that you are managing, that you are facilitating. Those partners are supporting you and encouraging you to open up your personal desire to do things differently, to move off in a new direction, to learn how to conduct business in a different way. The bearing this will have is to be seen, but this is a very exciting movement for the solar return for you, Aquarius. I'm going to pull a crystal oracle to finish up this reading. And indeed, the orpiment is the card that I pulled, this lovely fiery stone. And the key word is success. I am successful in all that I do. Thank you for this beautiful reading, Aquarius. Until next time, namaste.